I'm Lizzie Fabie. Thank you. I had a really strict upbringing that I want to tell you about. So when I was 3, I was sent to a child psychologist because I bit my next door neighbor, Leanne Mansfield, in the face. My parents also had to put me on a dog leash, and I'm not talking about like one of those humane backpacks with a string attached to it that they have for kids now. I'm talking about a dog leash because I kept on taking my clothes off and running around naked in the Nordstrom's women's department. And lastly, I would, without fail, get sent to my room with no dinner when I would call my babysitter and tell her that I was going to murder her. So, it's a little bit about me. I was at Sephora recently because I decided to up my anti-aging regimen. And as I was checking out, the man behind the counter said, "Do you ever get told that you look like a celebrity?" No. Why? Do I look like someone? "Oh, you look like... I'm trying to figure... Oh, I know. The Parent Trap." Oh, you mean Lindsay Lohan, when she was 12? Yes, those girls were very talented. Yeah, it was just one girl. Just one girl in that role. Yes, you look just like them. So as I was debating whether or not to be offended, all I could think was, thank God he didn't say I look like Lindsay Lohan now, right? Oh my God. So I'm in love with Keith Morrison. For those of you who don't know him, shame on every single one of you. Keith Morrison is an ancient, revered correspondent on Dateline NBC. He's the Michael Jordan of murder, the Mozart of missing people, the Adonis of the abducted. I don't have any tattoos, but you can bet my fine ass that if I did, there'd be a tramp stamp of that man's leathery ass face with a speech bubble that reads, "Sometimes it can be hard to figure out just who did what to who." But, oh my word, this has just become a real whodunit. I had cancer. I know, it's like, I had cancer. That's just me, like, putting it out there. I had cancer. I'm fine. I'm really fine. Contrary to popular belief, there are some perks to having cancer that I'm going to tell you about. In my experience, I didn't have to pay rent because I got evicted. I didn't have to shave for 2 years because I lost all of my hair everywhere. And finally, I reached my goal weight. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so what's up with DJs that don't take song requests? I'm serious, right? So I was at this 90s, dance party club the other night, and I was horrified that by the end of the night they hadn't played my favorite song from 1998. So I immediately found like the closest drink server that I could, and you guys, I was like, listen, these DJs are not taking like any requests. They don't like me, and I'm here and I'm celebrating being 3 years cancer free. To which he said, "Baby, I got you. What song you want?" And I was like, "Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears, please. To which he said, "Go, I got you covered." So I sauntered to the dance floor, and then I realized what I'd just done, which was I pulled my first cancer card to hear Britney Spears. And and let me tell you something, it was totally worth it. I get pretty bad road rage here in Los Angeles. I don't know about you guys, but I go into full-blown Nancy Grace mode. And by that, I mean when somebody tries to honk at me to go right when there are pedestrians that are clearly walking across the street, I can't. You know, it's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to drive into that lady with her 2 children? You want me to pummel those 2 little baby girls with their hair pulled back tight up like cheerleaders? You want me to commit vehicular manslaughter? Because in the book of Nancy Grace, that is a major row. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you so much. And in the words of Nancy Grace, good night, friends.